live on YouTube. I am live on YouTube right now. Okay. See, Facebook won't let me do it. See, I'm testing Facebook. But hey y'all, welcome. We're about to get started right now. I'm just testing the stream, making sure everything is okay. Because apparently Facebook want to be all janky and don't want me to stream on Facebook. So I guess y'all go tell the Facebook people we over here on YouTube. Okay. I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye. Okay. Hey y'all. I was just saying bye to Instagram. I'm here. Welcome. Let me go ahead and get started. Okay. Like this video as y'all come in, please. And thank you. Go ahead and share this video. And we're about to get started right now.
Get ready, because you about to be an Atlien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is big.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. All them bitches is my sons. Ain't that right, Biggie? All them bitches is my sons. Go. Biggie's like, who is she yelling at? Who is she yelling at? Okay. Hey, y'all, come on in. You be dancing to the song. Shout out to DJ Cooley C. Carl for doing the beat for me. Shout out to Nene Leakes for inadvertently providing a hook. And shout out to me for being a blog goddess. Okay, the blog goddess Michelle is in the building. Now I know I'm sorry, y'all. I keep looking over here, keep looking over here, keep looking over here. I'm just trying to get this stuff straight, and it is getting on my last nerves. Okay. The Facebook don't want to act right. I keep trying to stream to both Facebook and YouTube. And for some reason, the past couple of streams, Facebook keep telling me it don't want to come on. I don't know what it is. Hey VLB, shout out to VLB Reacts. We got some content creators in the chat. Y'all go support the content creators that supports me. Okay. Who else is in here? Oh yeah, shout out to my Patreon members for being the first people in the room. I got y'all on game night this week. I promise. We had decided on Friday. Look at Rodolfo was the first person in here. Like, yes, Miss Lovely T. And these people in the green, those are our channel sponsors. They pay a little bit to get some little extra emojis and to be a part of this special crew called the squad. Okay. Even though y'all are part of the squad, they are part of the YouTube member squad. They green and they get aliens next to their name, and the different color aliens mean how long you've been a squad member or how long you have paid for your membership. I don't know. I don't even remember the color, the tiers. I think red is the highest because red is my favorite color. Is it purple? I don't know, one or the other. But yeah, so you see all of them, some of them yellow, some of them green, some of them purple and red and gray. So shout out to the squad. Okay, who should we start with first? He said, "Come through, ponytail, honey." The ponytail is ponytailing. Okay. Let me go ahead and talk about the student in Dubai. Okay, for the past couple of months, I would say, it's been like trouble in Dubai. Like normally people go to Dubai, they have a good time. They be riding the dune buggies on the dunes and stuff, all in the sands. They be putting on their little the gear and everything. They look, they respect the culture. They do what they supposed to do. But sometimes people forget that they in another country and they raise their voice because women not supposed to raise their voice allegedly in Dubai. And remember the truck driver girl got over there, the truck driver girl went over there and yelled at the car rental place man, and they arrested her for raising her voice in public. She spent about a month or two in a Dubai jail, and now she is home. Now this young lady, what's her name? Hold on, what is the girl name, child? Y'all know I am all over the place. This young lady, she was a student in New York. She went to Dubai. Apparently, she's a New York college student. She went to Dubai for, I don't know if she went for a procedure or what, but she was in the airport and she touched a security guard's arm. Her name is Elizabeth Palenko de los Santos. That's a long name. Elizabeth Palenko de los Santos. She's 21. She's a student at Lehman College in the Bronx. Was handed her sentence on Monday. What? After spending nearly 3 months trapped in Dubai with a travel ban issued against her. Elizabeth only intended to transit through Dubai for 6 hours, but she's been there for months on end and has lost $50,000 in expenses and lawyer costs. On top of being humiliated and traumatized by airport staff, Elizabeth suffered months of being forced to stay in an expensive country, pay expensive lawyer fees, and miss out on her university studies. Los Santos ordeal began on July 14th, and she and a friend were headed home from Istanbul. Now, y'all know people be going to Turkey. They be getting all kind of work done. They be getting boob jobs, butt jobs, teeth. Mhm. They say it's real cheap in Turkey. I don't know how y'all go over there and be put in all that anesthesia and be getting cut on and stuff. But I'm listen, I'm digressing. I am digressing. But anyway, she said their initial itinerary had them connecting home through Paris, but they changed the flight to transfer in Dubai so that they could see Dubai on their 10-hour layover. Los Santos said we thought it would be more a more modern and futuristic city, but we were completely wrong. Okay. Well, according to New York Post, while they were passing through security in Dubai, airport staff told her she needed to take off her compression garment. Now you know when the girls get the surgery, you can't take that compression garment out because all that money gonna be wasted. They just sucked out all the fat. You take the compression garment out, the fat gonna come back quickly. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. But you know, you gotta compress it, and you have to get your massages and everything. But anyway, they said she had to take it off when she was going through the airport because you know it got all the metal hooks and stuff. And so when she did it, she was shown to a private booth. They had female staff members remove the compressor, but Los Santos' mother told detained in Dubai that they were rough and they hurt her while they were doing it. And she still had her surgery scars. They also laughed at her, and when she asked for help to put the complicated garment back on, they refused. I was feeling uncomfortable and afraid and felt really violated. The compressor had many, many pins, and you need to stretch the edges and the small little clips. Y'all know what it looked like. Y'all know what them waist trainers look like, yeah. She said that when the guard blocked her way because she asked, you know, if somebody else could help. She said, this is her claims now. I know it's her word against the guard. She said she gently touched the guard's arm to guide her out the way. Oops. She said she gently she gently, yes, a faja. She's gently touched, get away, touched the guard's arm to guide the arm out the way. And she asked her if, you know, her friend could come help. She said she desperately started crying for her friend to come over there and help because she was in so much pain. So she gently she like, get off of me. Anyway, Los Santos was then detained in another room for hours as a security guard she touched filed a complaint against her, and she wasn't allowed to leave until she signed a form written in Arabic. When she returned to the airport later to catch her flight to New York, she was informed of the travel ban filed against her and was forced to remain in Dubai until the charges against her were heard in court. After she after that, she had to stay in hotels for weeks. A judge allowed her to pay 10,000 EAEDs, which is about 2,700 US dollars, and be on her way. But Dubai prosecutors appealed the ruling, and she was sentenced to a year in prison on Monday. Now, people have been saying, y'all need to stop going over there. But look, she out now, y'all. So don't fret. She out now. You ain't gotta protest. You ain't gotta call Biden. You ain't gotta do nothing. This her picture. Apparently, according to Detained in Dubai, she was released today after, people began, asking about her and everything and protesting and after her story went public. So here is the latest on De Los Santos. I love happy endings. Don't you like happy endings? I think I'm frozen. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can y'all see me? Okay, can y'all hear me? Thank you. I thought it was my Wi-Fi too, y'all. She has been freed while I reboot my computer. She has been freed, okay, after spending months in anguish in Dubai. She is back in the United States, okay. De Los Santos, Elizabeth Palenko De Los Santos is back in the Big Apple after being spared a year in a Dubai prison for touching the airport security guard, and she is calling it a dream. The 21-year-old Lehman College student arrived on an early morning flight from the United Arab Emirates, bringing to a close months of anguish, according to the advocacy group Detained in Dubai, which helped secure her release. De Los Santos was allowed to leave Dubai after her sentence was commuted for an incident that occurred in July at a Dubai international airport, in which she is accused of assaulting and insulting a female staffer by touching her arm during a search. Child, it's a mess, child. It's a mess. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my what y'all say? Why hasn't Michelle reported? Why y'all want me to report about Bryce? What? You hear me now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Child, a mess. Yeah, she is 21 over there getting surgery. First of all, why is you 21 over there getting surgery? I'm looking at the wrong camera. Why is you 21 over there getting surgery? And second of all, why is you in Dubai acting up? Stop acting up in Dubai. That's the verdict. Stop acting up in Dubai. Hold on, let me put my pen in. I'm on biggest camera. I'm still here. I'm still here. It wouldn't be an ATLien live show if I didn't have any problems on the screen. Hold on. Here we come. We're going to be back in about 5 seconds. Fred, I'm live. Damn, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's still not working. What is going on with my computer? Anyway, let me keep going. You said everybody ain't fully developed. Learn the culture before you visit. Okay. Well, I'm just saying 21. I don't even know. Like, come on now. You still basically a teen. You is basically a teen, and everywhere ain't America. You right. You are right. Like, what y'all need to start doing is learning the culture before you go. Okay, learn that culture before you get out of this country, because everybody don't appreciate you entitled Americans coming over there and acting like, you at home in America, and then you think you better than them, honey. You get over there, they gonna tell you where you are and treat you how they think of you. Who was that? Y'all is nosy. Why y'all so nosy? Oh, the girl is Dominican. Okay, black, white, Puerto Rican. It doesn't matter. Hold on, let me put my thing. You said what? Her body is still Dominican. Hold on. We gotta fix this. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for a second. Hold on.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
All right. Get ready. And I wasn't even ready, honey. It's too much stuff going on. Phone ringing. I meant to put the phone on do not disturb. Everything is going wrong right now, but that's okay. I'm ready. Anyway, you one of my biggest fans. Thank you so much, Cordeриana. I need a fan right now because this live is error field. It's ghetto today. Okay, we are ghetto today. Anyway, moving on. Listen, what y'all think about the young lady in Dubai? Well, I don't even know what camera to look at no more. What y'all think about this young lady in Dubai? Are y'all glad that she is home, safe and sound? Are y'all happy that we didn't have to send the troops over there to get her? What is anyway? Moving on. Can y'all hear me? I don't even know what mic I'm on. I'm on this mic, child. Okay. Y'all are my biggest fans. Thank you. Okay. You said Candy and Don One made a troll account. Who is it? Who is the troll? What is happening? I'm confused. Not a Nene Leakes troll. Y'all is so messy. Why are y'all so messy? Stop being messy. Okay. I bet you that's Dre or somebody or Jazzy. I don't even know. It might be Candy. I don't know. But anywho, wait a minute. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Let me send the person the link. They want to call in, chat. Anyway, moving on. Shout out to Miss Dela Santos. Congratulations on making it home from Dubai. We wish you well in your healing. We wish you well in your healing. Thank you, Velby. You know, I am like literally like, okay. Moving on. Moving on. Who is next? Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, tell him. Okay, y'all know Soulja Boy is in the news yet again. Y'all remember Soulja Boy went to court for allegedly assaulting one of his ex-girlfriends, or apparently his security guard assaulted her. She sued Soldier Boy, won a 487 something $1,000 judgment against him, and he ain't paid nothing. I don't even know if he showed up in court. And y'all know Soldier Boy got a lot of money. He got a whole lot of money. And according to Rhymes with Snitch, and Soldier Boy actually a judge has approved that the young lady can seize his assets. Mm, mm, mm. A judge has approved a woman's request to seize property, including cars and cash, from Soldier Boy's home to satisfy the jury's award of $471,000 and $471,800 to her after finding that the rapper assaulted her and bashed her head with a large gun during a party at his Malibu home back in 2019. On Friday, a Santa Monica Superior Court judge, Mark Epstein, granted Kayla Christine Myers' motion for a private place levy in which she sought to obtain the items from the 33-year-old's singer's Bell Canyon home. Oh, is they gonna take his cars, his Lamborghinis, his Bentleys? How that's gonna happen? The rapper allegedly has not paid any of the compensatory and punitive damages assessed against him by jurors after the April trial, and he was not present for Friday's hearing, according to Myers' attorney. Did I freeze again, Lord? We're going to stay on this computer. I don't know how I'm going to stay on this computer because I can't go back and forth from this computer to that computer. But I'm here. Mm-hmm. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. You said she had some good attorneys. She does. I was just talking. Why does my computer keep doing that? Hold on. We're going to try it one more time. Hold on. This must be, this going to be a good lie because we always have problems and we have fun. Hold on. I'm blaming Xfinity for this. Okay, we is blaming Xfinity for this. Wait a minute. You say I got zapped into outer space. They really is trying me. They trying me today, y'all. That's okay. I'm not going. And I'm telling you, I'm not going. I'm still here. They ain't gonna run me off the internet. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Bam, bam, boom. Bam, bam. All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the super chat. I appreciate you. It's good to know that somebody still supports me after all this drama going on over here. Moving on. Usher is in Paris. Okay. He's thinking about doing a world tour. According to the streets, they say Usher is going on a world tour sometime after the Super Bowl. Like, I guess he is taking his star power to the next level after wearing a skirt. After wearing a skirt at Paris Fashion Week, which we talked about during the last live stream. Now, Usher is doing his Vegas residency in Paris. He had about 4 or 5 shows in Paris, I think it was. And it's interesting because just last night he invited Offset on stage. Was it last night, night before? He had Offset on stage. Yes, child, he had on a kilt. I know it wasn't a skirt. I know I'm just being facetious. But yeah, I can't do but 5 things at one time. Hold on. We're gonna try this one more time, child. Hold on. I'm giving Bun Girl 2024. Yes, Bun Girl. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Okay. Camera back up. Mic back up. Hold on. Okay. I look cute on camera in 1080p. Okay. We about to try it one more time. Bam, bam, boom. Be patient. I am coming. I'm like, am I here? Am I here? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Am I froze now? Can y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can see me? Put a one in the chat if you can see me. I am yes, he is in Paris with all the bed bugs, honey. Them real aliens try to take me to outer space, child. It is something. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Yes, y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. Okay, great. I don't know if Facebook is in here. It say Facebook is streaming, but I don't know if they streaming or not. I probably am not. I don't see no Facebook people saying anything, but we are here. Anyway, Usher is in Paris. Okay, a lot of stuff been going on with Usher in Paris. Usher, listen, y'all know when him and Kiki had that viral moment when he sang to her, "There goes my baby." Then the boyfriend got mad. Then he did it to Gabrielle. Then he did it to who else? He do it to? He did it to a couple of ladies, and then he became, don't leave your girl around me. He don't want to be called Mr. Steal Your Girl because that's Trey Songz. But remember, everybody was like Usher is stealing all the women. Well, now people are starting to shoot their shot, honey, when Usher come around with that microphone. The women is ready when Usher comes around. So I was on Rhymes with Snitch. Okay. And hold on, let me see. And they had video footage of Usher and this model. Hold on. And I was like, what is happening? She is really shooting her shot. Hold on, Usher. Rhymes. Mm, mm, mm. Lonnie Anderson, that's her name. Leomi. Is that her name? Okay, that's her name. Leomi. Here she is right here. She shot her shot at Usher when he came around. And now she is very proud of what she did. Okay. So here he is when he walked up to her. She gave, how much it feels to call you my girl. Y'all just imagine the music, okay? Because I can't play it, but look at Usher. Usher, like, wait a minute, hold on now. What? Like, everybody is shooting a shot when Usher come around in his sparkly suit, loving everything you do. I'm not gonna sing for y'all tonight, okay? But anyway, she shared several images uh from several different angles. Hold on, here's another one. Usher was trying to find somebody to sing to. Okay. Not Usher beat it that night in the bed bugs. Hold on.
I think I found my baby over here. I'm not gonna give her a little motivation that knows my baby type, just to make certain that I got the right one. Yo, DJ Rock. Yo, what up, Playboy? Man, that's not that like
At least he found him a brown skin girl this time. Brown skin girl.
If you don't know, say what? Yeah, this is my.
Usher like, here I come. He tried to decide who should I go to? Who should I go to? Should I go over here? Should I go over there? He like, I'm gonna go over here.
Everybody's so perfect. How you work?
Y'all know the song. Sing it to yourselves. well, she definitely shot her shot, and he definitely took the bait. You said always rooting for the brown skin girls. Okay. I didn't say Kiki wasn't brown. I'm just saying he found a brown one. Okay. That's all I'm saying. He found a brown one, but she need to find some rib. Y'all so wrong. Oh, she danced the whole song. I guess she gave him a lap dance. I guess she gave him a lap. Oh, but there's so many more. There's so many more. So she was like posting all of them, okay, on her Instagram. I think that's the
But
same one.
whenever you go, I think I found my baby over here. I'm not gonna give her one more because she knows my baby type, just to make certain that I got the right one.
You said she a friend of his? Well, it's good to have friends. On another note, Usher also shared that he invited Offset on stage last night. Was it last night? He shared it on his Instagram today. And here it is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're gonna show it. Shout out to Usher, Usher.
Yes, that's right. What? Say what?
Yes, playing N words in Paris.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what it feels like when New York is in the house. When the South run it, we Southern niggas in Paris.
So we ain't really never had no old money.
Oh, 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 not the strippers. We showing too much over here. Raindrops, drop tops.
Records on records, got records on.
So yeah, so they was in Paris and they brought Atlanta to Paris. Okay, they brought Atlanta to Paris. So I guess they're gonna bring Atlanta to the Super Bowl too. Okay, so Usher shared that. Meanwhile, the streets are saying that Usher is planning on bringing pole dancers to the Super Bowl. First, they were saying it was a joke. Now Usher is saying, I mean, I might. Usher said, I might do it. Okay. I don't understand what the problem is. It's an art form. Okay. And so, according to several different news outlets, it says Usher has been hinting at bringing pole dancers to the Super Bowl. Okay. And the people is in their feelings about it. And I don't understand. It says the 44-year-old Love in His Club singer was announced as headliner of the show on the 24th. Okay. But he told the Sun about his plans for the gig, saying, "This is the bucket list of all bucket list performances, whoever you are. You want you want to win a Grammy, you would like to win an Oscar, you would love to win a Brit Award, but not many get to play the Super Bowl. Outside of the Olympics, this is the most internationally watched show. So there's an opportunity to speak to an entire world that may or may not necessarily know about what I do as an entertainer. They get a snapshot." Usher also said about the semi-naked dancers featured in his Paris shows, "It's all about our guilty pleasures. I want it to be intimate, but on a big scale, and to take people to places they wouldn't normally go, both emotionally and physically." So it's like being taken to a strip club in Atlanta. We normally see Cirque du Soleil and we celebrate it, but I've always looked at the culture of moving in that way with a pole artistically. I've never looked at a pole dancer as she's just a pole dancer. She's a stripper. It's athletic. And here's what's great about the show. All shapes and sizes and colors and creeds is what makes it attractive. You have different shapes of pole dancers or different shapes of dancers. We don't call all them strippers. We call them pole dancers. So is there a difference? Is there a difference between pole dancers and strippers? I think there is. We have women who take pole dancing classes. It's supposed to, increase your core and all of that. It's 11:11, make a wish. And so yeah, what y'all think? Y'all think he gonna have pole dancers on the Super Bowl stage? What do y'all think? Somebody gonna be in the corner on a pole? He said it's a serious art form and good exercise. Okay. Well, we shall see. He is very, very talented. He is very talented. You said you nervous. I hope he doesn't overthink it. Mm, okay. Magic City at the Super Bowl. Okay, it will be Magic City. He said, "Why ruin your chances of coming back?" Most people only do it once in a lifetime anyway, right? The people come back and do the Super Bowl a third and a fourth and a fifth time. Like one time is enough. So he should give us the show of a lifetime. I don't know. But they don't have to be naked on the pole, do they? Anyway, I'm digressing. I done got lost again, child. Anyway, I'm staying on this camera this time. I am staying right here. Okay. Because apparently my computer don't want me to be great. Moving on, we only have one more topic anyway. Okay, before I jump in and take calls. You said, but patrons are not there for the art; they are there for the game. But for the halftime show, you don't think all the men want to see some pole dances? If he do the Super Bowl, they owe Janet an apology. All right. Rihanna did amazing. I like Rihanna's, even though people say, because she was pregnant, she didn't do everything she should have did, but it was, it was good. This is gonna be the last time Atlanta get invited. We got several people in Atlanta. What is you saying? Atlanta is the mecca of Black entertainment and stardom. It will not be the last time Atlanta gets invited. Because remember, Outkast did it one year. Big Boy did anyway. Hit that like button, child. Y'all know I'm struggling. I am struggling today. Moving on. Last but not least, have y'all seen Nene Leakes' new YouTube channel? Well, actually, it's not new. Nene started this channel about 2-3 years ago, and she stopped doing it when she was going through what she was going through. Remember, Greg was sick. Everybody, she's just been, facing troubles, arguing with Bravo, going through court. She's just been going through a lot. So she didn't have time for YouTube. And I guess, now that the dust has settled, she can finally, get her YouTube back. You said reset the bar. Hold on. Get your follower, he, she, acting. Who is it? What is y'all talking about? I can't keep track of everybody in the chat now. What is the mods doing down there? Are y'all doing something? Put them in timeout if they're doing too much. Now, don't block them, but put them in timeout. Hold on. You said Nene has nothing else going on. How do you know what Nene has going on? Even if she doesn't have anything going on, I feel like it's a great idea for her to get more active and build up her platforms. Y'all say Candy got a whole lot going on, and Candy got a whole YouTube channel. Y'all say, look, Will Smith got a whole lot going on, and Will Smith got a YouTube channel. Everybody has a YouTube channel. Everybody is active on social media. Why can't Nene Leakes be active on social media? Why is it that everybody keeps making money off her name? Carlos King. Why is Bethany? Why is it that everybody can have her on their show, ATLien? Why is it that everybody can make clicks and views off her name, but she can't make clicks and views off her own name? I feel like it's important for her to do it herself. That's just my opinion. I've been telling her this for the longest. She ain't been listening, but I guess finally she listened, and she is going to start dropping more content on YouTube. So she posted this the other day. She posted this. We talked about this in Patreon. She posted this the other day where she says she is returning to YouTube. Hold on. Let's see.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming back over to my channel. I've gotten so many messages and videos and DMs and emails this past week. So many people are saying, Nene, come back over to your YouTube channel. We love you, we support you, and we want to see you win. So I decided that I would bring some fun, entertaining videos about my life and everything that's happening from day to day, okay? So, with that said, let me reintroduce myself. Hi, my name is Nene Leakes. I'm an actress, TV personality, entrepreneur, and mom. I can't wait to give you a look inside of the life of Nene. Love
So she's back. She's back. Yes, I'm researching. So she's been posting little clips and stuff, you know. I'm encouraging her to show us a look inside her daily life. Okay. She posted another one yesterday where she basically shared that you know, she wants to move on. She shared her thoughts about the podcast. Y'all go in there and watch it. Y'all probably already have. She gave us some details about, you know, when she went to Bethany's house and how she feels that she and Bethany started at the same place, but now Bethany is way up here that has all this money and you know, millions and stuff, and you know, she's where she is. And for not for nothing, you know, I feel like Nene feels that Bravo has stifled or hindered her success. But I don't know that that's really all the case. I feel like they may have stifled her success uh on TV, on Bravo, on networks. I mean, people can blackball you sure enough, but when you work for yourself, you can't get blackballed. Okay. You can't get blackballed. You need to be your own boss. You need to build your own platform. You need to have your own voice. And so I encourage Lanithia Leakes to find her own voice. I don't care what it is. If she wants to talk about what color her nails are today, if she wants to sit in the salon and give us some tea, if she wants to do that, I want her to do it. Let me know what y'all think. You said that's boss moves. Okay. I think so too. I think so too. It's always boss moves. Look who came in here. Who is
Hey, Michelle.
this? How you doing, Peter Thomas? You came in right on time. I'm like, where's Peter? You supposed to be here a long time ago.
What did I do?
Huh?
How you doing?
I'm good. You looking good. How are you?
I'm fine. How you doing? Like your
I'm
ponytail,
doing good.
you're rocking that ponytail and that tight, like pullback, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what you,
thank you. You know, I lost a little bit of weight. You know, I'm working on things, trying to be
yeah,
a better
yeah,
me. You know how
yeah.
it is.
I see your skin. You shining.
Ooh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Look at Peter. Peter, we miss you.
How you doing,
Happy
bro?
belated birthday, by the way. How old
Thank
is you?
you.
You is old. How old?
And look, I'm father time. Look at all of this.
Peter's birthday was what was your October 2nd? When was your birthday?
October 1st.
October 1st. Okay. I knew it
Yeah,
was one of them. Because I called
Sunday.
you on that day for something else. And then
Yeah,
you was acting out flip it. Today was my birthday.
yeah. It's my
Happy
football
birthday.
day. Thank you.
Yeah.
So what
So
y'all
what
talk? What y'all talking about?
um we ain't talking about I was talking about Nene coming back to YouTube and how I feel like she needs to find her own voice and do what everybody else does. Like I feel like everybody I don't know if you want to get in this, but I feel like everybody use her name for clicks. Everybody. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
well,
Everybody builds up their platform with Nene. Let me invite Nene on here and I can get me a million views. Or let me invite Nene on my podcast. I can give me a million views. And it's like, girl, do your own show.
yeah, I've been telling her that. Like everybody would tune in, like even the normal stuff.
Mm,
Just recapping the show that she's definitely the matriarch for. Just her recapping it every week. People would tune in to see who she's hating and who she's congratulated. You know what I'm saying?
and
So,
who she throwing shade at. It would
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah.
She
That
would
would
get a
be,
million subscribers in a heartbeat.
yeah,
I'm like,
because
girl, just keep doing it.
that would be more interesting than the fucking show itself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah, I
mhm.
think it will definitely show her power. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You
So,
know, I'm encouraging to do it. I don't even care if it's on your phone first. Like I said, everybody starts at zero, and I know she don't want to start at zero. She want to come in with lights, camera, action, cameraman. I was just like, just record stuff. It don't even matter what it is, just record.
well,
You
I
know.
mean, everybody got to start somewhere. Somebody needs to
Mhm.
tell her that. You know.
Yeah.
So what's up? Look at
Um,
you.
I'm waiting on you. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Peter Thomas. When you coming back? When you doing, what you supposed to be doing? I need to come back to bar one and give me some more snapper and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to hold on.
You
But
holding on,
yes,
Peter.
yeah, I'm holding on. I mean, Miami Beach been 5 years now that I've that lease.
Mhm.
I'm going through some stuff with the people in the condo association. They're really on some real super, super racist shit. They just removed my planters from in front of my restaurant for no reason because they
In
said I
bar
didn't.
what? In Miami?
Miami Beach, yeah, they take a forklift last Thursday, pull up in front of my restaurant, pick up those three planters, bring it 2 blocks away, put it in the back of one of their building, and say, when I'm ready for them, I could pick it up. I said, why the fuck you touch my planters? They're like, well, you didn't ask us permission to put them here. I said, they've been there for 4 fucking years.
Oh,
What you
wow.
talking about? It's a walkway because my front door is recessed like 40 feet from the street. You know what I'm saying? So, and they
Mhm.
refuse to turn on the floodlight to light that area up. You know, and I keep on saying this to everybody: Miami Beach is racist. Not even 3% of all of Miami Beach is African American.
Mm.
And I keep on telling people over and over that that city, Miami Beach, was created in 1915. And up until 1973, they didn't allow us over there without a pass crossing the bridge. That's 57 years. Now, those same fucking people are still there. And
Mhm.
because they're putting up a brand new condo across the street from my restaurant, which is going to be the tallest building on South Beach, they're selling unit in that building, 800 square foot, starting at $1.2 million. The
Oh,
white
wow.
people in the white people in my building, which is like 99% white,
Mhm.
think that because there's a black owned restaurant, black operated restaurant, black attended restaurant downstairs, they're losing probably traction on their property value when it have only went up 60% in the last 2 years. They just hate us. They just hate
Wow.
us because we're black. I absolutely
Mhm.
have no violations. I absolutely have no noise complaint, no tickets for anything. And the code enforcement come all the time and like, I don't know why these people in the building keep on calling us, Peter. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, maybe y'all should, put out an harassment fucking charge on them. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they desperately trying to get us out of there that they could have their own kind downstairs because white people don't like to patronize black-owned establishment. They really don't.
Mhm.
To be honest with
Didn't
you.
you tell me the story about how, like somebody will come in, like white people come to the establishment and they'll see that it's like a lot of black patrons and they'll leave or something?
Yeah, yeah. The cool one want to hang out because they want to fuck with us, but nine
Mhm.
out of ten of them is going to leave.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We're not built like them. We're really God's children because we have no problem supporting everybody else's shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Where they won't,
Mhm.
where they
Everybody.
won't, yeah, they won't
Designer stuff,
support.
everything. Yeah.
They won't support us at all. We keep them rich. They don't give a shit about us. That's on some real shit.
Well, what happened? Is Baltimore still around?
Now let me tell you something. I have the landlord up there. I put a lot of money into Baltimore, but the landlord up there want us there. It's just that on some, just to give it to you 100%. Baltimore did $3 million in sales the first year. Baltimore is a restaurant that could literally do around $7 million a year. But I opened Baltimore restaurant 1 year of my father uh, death anniversary. My father died December 9th, 2020. That's around when I signed the lease for Baltimore, and then my when I opened it, it just not that I time it to be like that. It just opened on that day. And to be honest with you, I was in a, I don't, we don't have no partners up there. So when you don't have no partners, you're only accountable to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that I was going through a depression. You know what I'm saying? Because my father been with me my entire life. He's
Mm-hmm.
been my guide. So, me flying all the time and I'm in the airport several times. I'm just waiting on the flight and I'm sitting there and I just start bawling and got emotional and people coming up to me looking at me like, oh shit, what's wrong with you, Peter? It's the worst thing when people know who you are and you're embarrassed as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that happened so many times in the last 3 years, because I'm going on 3 years of him dying, where I just didn't have the energy to or wasn't motivated to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much
Mm-hmm.
let go, to be honest with you. And you know, being, coming back to Atlanta, uh, because my main residence is in Miami, but coming back to Atlanta after my dad died, just to be closer to my mom, because that's one of the promise that I made him. He came to my restaurant for the first time ever, uh, 2.5 weeks before he passed away. He wasn't even supposed to travel. As a matter of fact, when he walked in and he was trying to walk in the door, he started, where they have to catch him. You know what I'm saying? And then that weekend was so crazy because the weekend there was a tropical storm. So and I'd lived on the 46th floor. So we were like in the condo building swaying, and he gets to really spend time for 2 days just talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he died, I couldn't pass that room to go to my bedroom anymore, so I got rid of that unit. And I didn't know. I thought I was just like trying to keep busy, trying to do things. And I was fucking depressed. And I just let go. I let go a lot of stuff in my life. I just didn't care, and I didn't know consciously. I didn't know I was doing it while I was doing it.
And he
Until
had to manage all of that stuff on top of the loss in his heart.
yeah, yeah. And so I put myself in a situation with Baltimore where, in order for me to reopen it, I need to spend $500,000 to reopen it. And then I'm asking myself, should I do that? But if I don't, I'm walking away from, $1.2 million that was invested in it. But if I do, I might lose the $500,000 because I don't have an operator. I need an operator that's going to be there every day.
Mhm.
But like when you're not there, we after COVID, and all business owner could testify to this. After COVID, and we're only 2 years out of COVID, right? And it was
Mhm.
actually still going on, to be honest with you. But you couldn't really get qualified people to work certain position because everybody had some PPP check or some long
Everybody was getting
extended
PPP check, they was getting the unemployment for
unemployment.
2
Yeah,
years, they was
all of
getting,
that.
the stimulus, like, everybody had, like, a
Yeah,
windfall.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the people that was in position to get that, like us, we got the money. We was on the Gucci line, the Dior line, the all the label line was on them lines, and nobody wanted to work. So you have a business that you have to operate in. Like 9 out of 10 of the people that you hired weren't even people that you definitely even looked at twice, but you
Mhm.
needed to full position. And I filled it with a lot of people that was just not good people. But we needed to fill the position. And when I'm not around, them niggas had them people, anybody that had to pay and it wasn't using a debit card or a credit card that was paying cash, them niggas will reserve it, use manager code to delete it, ask customers to cash app them. If they're paying cash, they'll get a discount. Them Baltimore motherfuckers run amok, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
we see it. The system will show all, and the managers just like The manager that I brought up from North Carolina to come up there to save it, she just was out of her element. Like they were bullying her on another level. So to me, I just went up there on May 25th and I said, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna stop the bleeding. Because if I didn't close it, then Miami Beach would collapse. Then I would
Mm-hmm.
lost over one. So but the owners are like, yo, Peter, you really need to reconsider. We'll redo your lease, the whole 9 yards. And I'm just getting back to being myself, to be honest with you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, because I was myself for a long time. I didn't even know it. I was sabotaging everything in my life, my relationship. I was sabotaging. I was sabotaging everything in my life because I didn't care. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that
You
put me in
gotta
a hole.
allow yourself to grieve too, And I
Yeah.
don't feel like you ever stopped because you was like go 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 go, and
No,
even
and
after
then
you lost your dad, you was still go 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 go,
yeah,
and sometimes you have to like stop it, reassess, and then then
yeah,
move on.
yeah. Now, I can understand why people need, to see to seek therapists. You know what I'm saying? To talk things out. I'm an island boy, and West Indian people don't believe in shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So I grew up. Like I'm gonna tell you when I know it hit me, right? Because like I never really had anybody in my family that I was really close to that died. My little brother died in 1975 when I was in Brooklyn. The youngest of us got hit by a car by Ebbetsfield. Boom, died on the spot. Everyone in my family went down there. Um, I didn't. Okay. My dad died, and the day when I'm the oldest boy, so I was trying to get up there to talk about my father, and I just fell apart. Where my brother and my sisters had to come up there and hold me, and my mom had to say, you could do it, Peter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? So, and I realized the other day when I went to visit my dad, because I visit him like every other month, and I'm talking to him, and the same emotion came over me, and I start bawling out there. I'm by myself. So I wasn't embarrassed. So I just let it go, and I'm talking to him. And I had to apologize to my dad that since my little brother died, I have never, since 1975, went to see where they buried him. Never went to his gravesite. So I'm dealing with all type of fucked up issues.
stuff that you've been holding on for all this
Yeah,
time. Yeah, yeah.
never. So one of the promise that I'm making to myself is that before this year is over, I'm gonna go to New York. I'm gonna go to Cypress Hill where they buried him, and I'm gonna go into. There got to be an office where I could go and gives the name, the month, the year that he died, and they probably could tell me where to go locate his the stone or his site that I could
Mhm.
go and really have a conversation with him because
Yeah.
that's 75 until now. I've never once visited. You know what I'm saying? I run away from stuff like that, and it kind of tell me that anytime. That's why I don't like to get too close to people. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And I remember even when Greg, and I'm gonna use that as an example because that's when I know I had some serious fucking issues. I remember when I went to see Greg and I took Apollo with me and Nene was in the room, and when I looked at Greg, I was looking at Greg and he looked like a little person, like a little Indian man laying in bed, and I'm looking at Greg, and it is Greg, but he looked like a little Indian man laying in the bed, and they're like Nene's like Peter's here, Peter's here. And he kind of look up, his eyes, he can't move nothing, but his eyes hit me. And then I see like kind of open his eyes wide, and I held his hand and he kind of hold on to my hand. And I was there for like 45 minutes holding his hands. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't let him die while he's holding my hands. And when I walked out of there, I know that I was never going to see my friend again, and I realized that I have a serious issue of running away from things like that instead of facing it. So my dad just
You
brought
didn't
that
run
to the face.
away per
Yeah.
se. You were there. So how
Yeah.
did you didn't run away?
Because I have another friend of mine named Greg that just died 2 months ago.
Mhm.
And he had cancer. This guy was one of my manager on Miami Beach for one of my establishments for years. And everybody wanted me to go see him. And I couldn't, I couldn't go,
Mhm.
and I just, the fear of just, and like I'm not, I'm an older cat now. So you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that I know is dying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, um, and I'm always fucking alone. I need to be more social. You know what I'm saying? So I spend more time in my fucking house by myself than being outside with others. When I'm outside with others, for the last 3 years since my dad died, I was just knocking them back. I just keep on drinking, and
Don't do that.
all I'm doing is numbing myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sleep late. Stay out night. Can't sleep at night. Stressed out. Not having solutions, but creating more problems. And it put me into a situation where I'm fighting for so much right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm just waking up.
Mhm.
Friends that I did things for really fucked me over. And I realized that the word friend is not something that you should use unless it's really people that, regardless of what's going on
Don't
in
even
your
get
life,
me
is gonna
started on that. I know too. Yeah.
yeah, gonna be there for you. And I realized that I probably have, like, in 63 years being on this planet, I probably have like four people that really gives a fuck about me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Really cares about me. That don't
Mhm.
want nothing from me.
But that's all you need. That
Yeah,
them the ones you need. You know what I mean? Because
that's all I need.
people who have a whole lot of friends don't really have a whole lot of friends.
Yeah. I know everybody,
Because
but nobody knows me, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I've just been going through some shit. So I like talking to you because when I just like to let it go, let it out. You know what I'm saying? It just get it out of my system. The more I talk about it, the better I feel. You know. But I
yeah.
still think I need to see a therapist. I really do.
You do. We are. I encourage I encourage that because it's important because you
Yeah.
need to have that unbiased perspective, like somebody who don't really know nothing about you,
Yeah.
that has a degree in all of
Yeah.
this shit, and then they can hear things and kind of like give you a different perspective on how to cope and how to manage because that's our problem, and I have that issue too. The older I got, the more things start to weigh on you. You start to
Yeah.
have more responsibilities, more money, more problems, more
Mhm.
issues, more, and it's like when you were younger, you didn't have all that weight and you had to compartmentalize and try to figure
Mhm.
out how to manage this business, how to manage that business, how to do this investment. How, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it gets heavy.
Yeah.
I'm a single woman. I've been there. I will break down. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
definitely encourage you to, and men won't do it. I know a lot of women will, but black people don't. But
black
I
men
encourage
won't
you
do it.
because I feel
Yeah.
like if you have that unbiased perspective, it'll
And I
make
think
everything seem a lot lighter. Like
and I
you will come out feeling fresh, like you got a weight
yeah.
off of your shoulder, and yeah.
And I tell you something, like I realized during the last 3 years that you can't really you can't really show things to people,
Mhm,
because when people see you at your most vulnerable moment is who they think you are, without even knowing what you're going through, and uh if I'm fucked up, I ain't going nowhere. If my pocket is fucked up, I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's when people start taking hits at you. You can't let people know what you're going through, because then, for
mhm,
me, like, they will blast my ass just because they want some likes on Instagram. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? They don't even know what mentally I'm going through. And every time I could see, I was dating this girl, and she didn't want nobody to know that I'm dating her. All right. And that shit bothers me. I'm like, because I like to celebrate whoever I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So, like I want to be like fucking Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. They celebrate each other every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? They want the world to know. They probably have all kind of fucking problems. But you know what I'm saying? Though that, like, oh, this is my woman, because like I don't date multiple people. I'm not like that. If I'm one person at a time. So I want to celebrate my woman. It's like, no, don't celebrate me. I don't want nobody to know that I'm dating you. And I'm like, you don't want nobody to know that I'm dating you. I was offended by that. But I just been through some shit and I realized why. I realized why. Because when they're dragging me, she don't want to get dragged on some shit that she's not even involved in. You know what I'm saying? And people are mean as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So now I really understand that perspective. I was so arrogant and ignorant to the fact that I didn't understand what she was saying. So I gave a hard time for it. All right. And when I was getting dragged in the last fucking 6 months, I was like, damn, I'm so glad that nobody know that me and her are cool like that. Because they would attack her too. You know what I'm saying? So it's very difficult to maintain when people look at you as a celebrity. I never see myself as that as such, but I'm not a celebrity. The famous because I was on
You
that
are
show.
a
Yes,
celebrity. You are
I
a
don't,
celebrity.
I don't feel that way at all. But I tell you
You don't have to
something.
feel that way, but you are, because
Oh my
people
God.
do celebrate you, and people look for you, and
They
people look at you
look
as
for
a
me to
star.
fuck me up. They don't look for me to celebrate. They look for me to fuck me up.
They don't look
They ain't trying
that's
to
all a
celebrate
part of
nothing
being a
about.
celebrity, Peter.
Yeah, but
People
you
are
to
gonna talk
fuck me
bad
up.
about
I Oh
you.
my God, man. Let me tell you something.
That's why I told you, don't even respond to that mess. If you know it's not true, you ain't even gotta respond. And I know what is it? A lie unchallenged becomes the truth sometimes, but like
God.
at the end of the day, like don't even like some of that stuff, don't even buy into it because it's like people keep trying to form the same narrative over and over and over and over and over again. As long as you know it's not true,
Yeah, but
why
it's not.
respond?
Yeah, you know what though? I used to feel that way. I'm gonna be honest
Mm.
with you. I thought, yeah, I don't give a. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was the guy. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You know what I'm saying? But we all do give a fuck about what people think about us.
We give a
You know
fuck.
what I'm saying? We do. Yeah, because you know what? I now I don't want to now I don't want to post my kids because people be attacking them. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the problem too with social media. We see
Yeah.
all the negative stuff and
Yeah.
don't see the positive stuff. And I know it's some positive comments up there, but
Hmm.
it's like we always see the negative. Try to ignore the negative.
Ain't nobody celebrating nothing positive. These motherfuckers' lives are so fucked up that they're
But
comfortable
that's
in
the
the
point. Don't
fact
give
that
them
knowing
no
that your
energy.
shit's fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like it's crazy. It just, you know what? It makes me just bring the shutter all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back to the place where I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna leave the curtains open all the time. So go ahead and
Mhm.
talk. Okay, because you're talking about me. I don't know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I must be
I
doing
know
something right.
for the most part, you have thick skin, but I know sometimes, especially like you said, when you going through stuff,
Yeah.
it's easy for the negativity to penetrate. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? 'Cause,
Hmm.
losing your dad, going through your depression, all that, you gonna see the negative stuff because you in a negative space. You
Yeah,
know what I
you're right.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
and it's
you're
gonna
right.
hurt you more because you are already feeling the ways. So I
Man, I
just think
mean,
you.
and I'm a very, very, very emotional person.
Mhm.
So I think I'm way too emotional. I'm the type of person to watch a movie and happy moments make me cry, sad moments make me cry. I'm on some bullshit. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
That's the
I'm one
thing
of those
too,
type of
that's halfway why I
guys.
stopped blogging because people don't realize that a lot of the people that we blog about are human too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They feel the same feelings we feel.
Yeah.
Like, like we talk about celebrities or
Hmm.
reality show stars and all that as if
Hmm.
they don't have feelings. We're gonna talk about their hair, their makeup, they this, they that, they relationship, they money problems, they,
Hmm.
they tax liens and all of that. And we kind of compartmentalize that to mean, no feelings. It's just a story. But people have
Yeah.
feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. I look at all of that shit different now, to be honest with you. I used to say, damn, why these people always want people in their business? They say who they dating and who they broke up with. But you know, the reason why they tell you who they're breaking up with is because they don't want you they don't want to keep on dragging other people in their life. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I'm talking to people. I could relate so much more because I was like, like I was a horse with the blinders. It was just I see the finish line, so I wasn't
Mhm.
really paying attention to shit around me. You know what I'm saying? In the last 3 years of me sitting down and I'm being motivated to do shit, I'm seeing everything. I'm walking more than driving. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm on some crazy ass shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like I'm getting to know me,
Mhm.
which is interesting because I feel like I never knew who I was, because I'm always going, you know.
Mhm.
Now
I'm so
now
proud.
I'm over here venting and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah, I
sitting
know, but I just feel that good things are coming your way.
man.
I feel it in my bones that,
It's gonna be
things
worse before it gets better. I promise you that. Because right
yeah,
now, some shit's going on that I can't even talk about. But I'm fighting right now. To be honest with you, it's crazy.
you like you been
Uh,
crying. Wipe your face, child. You got something right there.
what?
You got something on
Me?
your face on the other side.
I'm always I
Oh,
tear a lot. Yeah, a bit tear.
yeah.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
You good.
What's wrong with Peter?
Right. Peter been over there crying. Peter was crying with Michelle. That's gonna be the headline.
Oh my God. If y'all only knew. No,
But I
rather.
just I do appreciate that, you a strong one, and the reason I always support you is because 'cause you've always supported me throughout these however many years. I've been blogging 20 years damn near.
Yeah, because
And
I
it's
see
just
what
like,
I see what I know what it is. You know what?
what is it?
I'm an attention to detail type of person. So when I look at you, I actually see you. You understand what I'm saying? And
Mhm,
then if I think you're an interesting person, then I'm going to follow you to see if your patterns are consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because you could always tell a person by how they form their words when they speak. You know what I'm saying? You can always tell a person by how consistent they are.
mhm,
You might say something, but your pattern say something else. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? So I checked you out for a good 2 years before I said let me fuck with Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Because she's consistent. You know what I'm saying? And once I'm locked in, and I know that you're a good soul. Because we need more people with just genuine people. I'm locked in. You know, you the only
Remember
person
you
that
were the
fucked it
person
up.
you introduced me to, Nene and Cynthia. I
I
knew you
don't.
first.
I don't even remember that.
We was at, Bar One
Hmm.
over there, in Atlanta.
I'm Memorial. I'm Memorial.
On Memorial Drive, yep, and, Nene, Cynthia, and Greg was there, and
Hmm.
I used to come up there with that, the other one all the time. You
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I know
Who
you're
was renting
talking.
my place, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had but I was up there, I think, with Giant or it wasn't him that day, I was with somebody else, but
Hmm.
you introduced me to Nene because I was like, "Oh, she gonna curse me out." And you were like, "She
Because
ain't gonna."
she cussed everybody out. But if I think me and Nene, we have this thing like we love to hate each other. Well, no, let me say not we. I think that motherfucker love to hate me because I'm always speaking the truth to her and she can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because my ex-wife said to me the other day, like, it's funny that y'all motherfuckers never like each other. And now every time I turn around, y'all are out together. And I said, well, you know what? It's kind of strange because she ended up dating my homeboy that I was close. It's one of the closest dude I was in the 5 years I spent in Charlotte. And I didn't introduce them, but I think they found out that I was a common denominator in their life. You know, um, And
I
every
keep telling
time
people, y'all, you didn't introduce them. I don't know why people don't believe me, but
I did not introduce them. I wasn't even there. Well, when I
Mhm.
found out they were dating, it kind of, because I just clicked back to Greg, say, like, look out for my wife. That's part some of the last words that he said to me. And I'm like, that crazy motherfucker don't listen to nobody. That's what I said to him. The last word I said to him, and he gave me a smile before I walked away. And I'm like, I know Yanni to be a dope dude. You know what I'm saying? All right, but he also liked the camera. You know what I'm saying? He's a fashion guy. You
Uh-huh.
know. All right, and he does all my custom suits and shirts. You know what I'm saying? But he's I feel about him somewhat the same way I feel about you. He's a really consistent person. You know what I'm saying? He has a good soul. Like I knowing both of them, I think they knowing both of them, I think they need each other. You know what I'm saying? But I think them motherfuckers make each other crazy too. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he come and he sleep on my fucking couch all the time. Anytime he go to my
Nina,
house
don't
to
be
sleep on
spilling
my
too much
couch.
tea now. Don't be
Every
telling too
time he
much.
sleep on my couch, I know them niggas are cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? But like as a friend, you don't get involved because I'm friends with both of them. All right. So
Mhm.
I don't have nothing bad to say about Nene because I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? And then I would call him and say, yo, where you at? We going to MCK? He's like, no, I'm with my wife. I'm like,
MCK
motherfucker,
is
you
so
couldn't
good.
stand
Why
each
y'all
other yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm plugging MCK, right? That's where the grown up goes
okay,
in
I
Atlanta.
love MCK. I love it. I was
Yeah.
there the other day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a grown up spot. I
Don't be
discovered
telling
it.
everybody. Now everybody gonna be there.
Yeah, I know, but everybody can't get in though. Here you go. It's not for everybody.
They be turning people away.
Yeah, I think people. It's not that the guys who own it, they're so dope. It's three strong black dudes. I love them motherfuckers. But it's not that they turn people away. It's that when you go in there, and you don't belong in there. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna leave.
Oh,
Because you're not going to MCK to hear your favorite songs, because they don't do that shit. You're not
uh-huh,
going to MCK to go watch a game, because there's no TV in there. So if
uh-huh.
you don't have no social skills and you not like minded, your ass is gonna walk out of there 5 minutes after you walk in,
And
because
now
you're gonna know
everybody
you
looking
don't
at
believe.
MCK.
Exactly. You're gonna walk out of that bitch because you're gonna know you don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere else, nigga, where they can't see you, because you're gonna be exposing that motherfucker.
MCK is amazing. I love MCK.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can't
the
wait
food
to
is
open
good.
my shit back here. Yo, people, I am coming back. Bar one got to be in Atlanta. Okay?
We done
Because
gave
I'm
up hope, child. We've been waiting.
I know I'm the most
I was
amazing.
waiting for my little section that had the ATLien section up there so
Yeah,
I could sit up there.
and I can't wait to give you your little section, because I tell you something. There's nothing like Bar One in Atlanta. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So when I bring it back, I know I'm going to be winning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna do a
Okay.
public fundraiser for Bar One ATL. And
You
I
gonna be
could
really
bring that.
dragged. They gonna drag go on, put a
And they're gonna
GoFundMe
they're
up so
gonna
they can
they're gonna
drag you
they're
some
gonna
more.
drag they're gonna drag my ass over that one. Nah, I would never do that, because I know how fucked up y'all are. So I would never do that. So I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying?
We
I'm gonna
know
get
it.
it done. Yeah.
We know it.
Mhm.
Anyway,
But,
you wanna talk to the people or you good?
yeah, I don't mind. I mean, a lot of them wanna. Yeah, I'm ready to cuss somebody out. Come on, bring it.
I put the link in there. I don't know if they're gonna call in, child. If y'all wanna call in, talk to Peter, talk about whatever. We was actually talking about Nene's new YouTube channel. I
Okay.
don't know, Peter might get a YouTube channel next.
I haven't seen it. I know that she had did Carlos King, 2 parts, and I knew
And
that
then she
Carl.
did Bethany 2 parts.
I haven't
Bethany
seen
Frank.
that. I haven't seen Bethany, and I didn't see Carlos King either. But people were talking about it, and I know that he had over 1 million views
He
on
did.
his channel. That's a lot of fucking people. And
Mhm.
I keep on telling her crazy ass Nina the same shit. When she was on The Apprentice, or with Donald Trump before this motherfucker ran for president. Um, when she had walked off that time, a
Mhm.
million people didn't watch the show the following week.
What do you feel about the ratings being so low? Like they couldn't even hit 1,000,000 people
For who?
that one time this season, season 15.
For
None of the
Atlanta?
like they
Uh,
was like in the 500,000, 600,000 range.
wow, you know what? When I was on the show, I used to go to that site where you could see where you rank
Mhm.
on Sundays.
Show buzz.
And yeah, and in a reality show, we were ranked number one for like 8 years
Mhm.
running, right?
Every Sunday
Um,
trending
yeah,
number
yeah,
1.
yeah. And the only show that was bigger than us, and they were way bigger than us, is that Walking Dead shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, and I used to see they used to put how many people tune in, so you could see like a 2.8 or 3.5, or you know what I'm saying. You see the numbers, million people that tune in, and then the reruns that came on later on at night, you'd see 1 point something. So whoever missed it, by the end of the night, we used to average over 4 million people that watch us every Sunday.
Mhm.
So when I'm hearing that we're not even doing 500,000, and a lot of people don't know exactly how these people make their money, but it's not HBO, Cinemax, or Showtime where it's subscription based. Okay, Bravo is set up where it's advertisement based. So when you start doing 500,000, you're losing money like crazy.
I
So
tried to tell them.
they're gonna have to retool that motherfucker. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
when I was reporting on the ratings throughout the season,
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Well, they stream. Everybody watching on
And fuck all of that.
streaming. It stream on Peacock." But it's the same thing that
Th-
the actors and
Yeah,
the
that's
music
why they was
artists
on
are
strike. That was
protesting.
on
Where's
strike.
the streaming money? They don't make no
Yeah.
money streaming. Yeah.
Well, they don't make no money, period. And all that streaming shit is just another way to not give you the information because you really don't have the information. Where
Mhm.
Nielsen ratings, you have the information because those boxes are in people's homes. So
And
they
the
could tell you
demographics and everything.
exactly. They could tell you who's watching, how many black people watch, how many white people watch. They know that shit. So,
Mhm.
and Bravo is more Procter and Gamble than advertisers than you would said VH1 or BT or We. You know what I'm saying? Bravo is up here when the rest of them is down here. So they get
Mhm.
premium for their advert. You will see a Tide commercial. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? You see a Cadillac commercial. You see those type of shit. They're selling it to grown people. You know what I'm saying? Generational shit. All right. So when you're not hitting those numbers, you can't charge them rates anymore. So they're losing money like crazy. They're
Have
gonna
you
have
what do
to.
you think about the rumors of a reboot, a all cast reboot? You think they might do
That's
something?
not a rumor. That's a must. And you know
Ooh.
what's so fucking crazy about that old franchise? And it's not. You might say Potomac did great. You know what I'm saying? Or I heard they got Dallas, they got New York reboot, they got Jersey, they got the Orange County, they got Beverly Hills, they got all of these. Do you know what they used to threaten everybody that like every year you have to wait until after a reunion to see if they're gonna bring you back? And I keep on telling the girls they're bluffing like a motherfucker because this is a soap opera and people are invested in each character and they cannot afford to bring back certain character that's popular because the ratings going to drop, the advertisements going to drop, they're fucking themselves. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And everybody was nervous. And I said, don't y'all understand business? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But now why you think they went and got Sheree back? Because they need an old school back. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That could mix it up. I was happy when they got Sheree back, to be honest with you, because I
Mhm.
always wanted to see her shine. But
Mhm.
Kenya and Candy can't hold that show. They
Yeah.
can't. You know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
said. Either one of them or both of them gotta go. 'Cause they gotta split them up.
They can't. To be honest with you, they can't. They can't afford to let either one of them go.
Mm.
Okay, because Candy's gonna be Candy. She's fucking indigenous as fuck. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
but they pay,
Yeah.
but those are the two highest paid people,
It
and they're
doesn't
not
matter.
bringing it with their
It
storylines.
doesn't matter. They're gonna have to surround them with people that's not afraid to mix it up with them.
Hmm.
Okay, but they can't get rid of those two people. They cannot.
You don't think so?
They cannot get rid of those two people. If they get rid of those people, the fear of it collapsing will not let them get rid of those two people. Okay, because you can't be number one for 10 years
But
and
hasn't it
then
already collapsed?
no, it could get worse. It could
Could
get
it?
worse, and guess what? They can't drop it. They could
Mm.
suspend it like they
Mm-hmm.
did Miami. You know what I'm saying? And then they
Uh-huh.
when they could retool it, they suspend it, and then you won't hear about it for like 2 or 3 seasons.
Well, that's what I heard they're gonna do. They're gonna
But
suspend it. Like it's gonna be a long time before they start filming for season 16. That's
yeah,
what I
they
heard.
could suspend it and put the whole budget on hold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but guess what? This is the PR part that's a nightmare for them because it was number one for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It now look like the franchise across the board is failing,
Mm.
and they cannot afford that. So those decisions that those executives have to make at Bravo
Mm-hmm.
is crazy. Because if you make the wrong, I would not want to be them because if they make the wrong decision, they're fired. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to bring those two girls back, but they're gonna beef it up with. They're gonna have to get some people that's not afraid to mix it up with them, and they need to bring people. They actually need to spend some money and bring some people that have a fan base. They're like
Mhm.
real celebrities. That's
Mhm.
what Beverly Hills did when it was failing. They went and got
Yeah.
some celebrities to come on that shit to save it.
Mhm. That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Doctor of
Michelle.
Love, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Peter.
Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, I'm
Welcome.
doing good. I'm doing good. I was just listening to you guys pretty much saying what you saying is true, Peter. They just can't dump those two girls. They have to bring somebody around them that's better than them and phase them out.
You
That's
got
what
it.
they have to do.
You got it. That's the only way they could win.
But don't
Yeah.
they always cut from the top though? Because everybody, like you kept saying, like they can't get rid of Nene. They can't get rid of Nene. Nene gone, and so
No,
I
no,
feel
no.
like they can't get rid of Candy. They can't
Yeah,
get
but
rid of.
1 second. They didn't get rid of Nene.
All right.
Well, yeah, she walked. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right. They're not dumb. They didn't get rid of Nene, and they'd allow her when she was doing, regular, when she was doing those regular TV shows on the ABC or one of them channels. They allow her to go and soar
Mm-hmm.
because her soaring at a higher platform make that day platform
Go
bigger.
higher.
You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
but when she mixed it up with them, yeah, I can't tell nobody what to do. Nobody definitely can't tell her what to do. But like there's, let me shut up because me and that nigga would be fighting tomorrow all day long. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but
Watch your words,
yeah,
Peter.
yeah,
Watch your
yeah,
words.
yeah. Listen, let me tell. I'm gonna say this. There's no black person on the planet that control distribution. So if you want your shit to be distributed and you know who's controlling the distribution, don't say the wrong fucking shit to upset the distributor. Because if you do, they might take it out on you and say, you know what, we're not going to distribute this shit. Let's
So
push
should you
that
just
other
be
shit
quiet and
ahead.
take the abuse? Is that what you're saying, Peter?
Ah, no, I'm not saying that. I don't believe that at all. That's one of the reasons why I love her. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
know what,
Because,
Peter?
yeah,
Pay attention. They suffering too, big time. Like
of course.
because
They're
what we're
suffering
talking
more than
about.
she is, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
why allow yourself as a network to suffer the way that you are instead of you know um amending, just making amendments with her because you at 200,000 at that point you got to reboot. You almost your platform is almost gone. So
Yeah.
they needs to bring back Nene and
Mhm.
what's the other one? Um,
Portia.
Portia
Faith.
and Phaedra.
Yo, listen now. If they, yo, let's talk about fire. If they bring back Portia,
Uh
yo, let
It's
me
a
tell you
whole new
something.
ball game.
Yo,
huh.
let me tell you something,
Come
and I hope
on.
Portia is listening to this, right? Because like Portia, I'm gonna say some shit, bro. Yo, you can't even be honest nowadays. Because when you're honest nowadays, everybody want to fuck you up. Okay, but if they went out and bring Portia back, because Portia made some moves, right? So if they
Uh-huh.
went out and get Portia, because to me Portia is great fucking TV. You know
Right.
what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Right.
So if they went and got Portia with that husband that Portia got,
Uh huh.
that motherfucker would be something I would watch.
Right.
I haven't
Right.
watched that show in fucking 5 years. Okay? But that's
Right.
something that I would tune in to watch every week to see how fucking um
What's going on with
Simon
Portia and Simon?
Simon and Portia, how they gonna flow. Cause them two motherfuckers, I
A
I watch
mess.
them on social media, right?
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And from the wedding and and the kind of posts them niggas do, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? I want to know if that shit is actually
Real.
sustainable for black people.
Uh huh. Exactly. So
You know what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. And you
Yeah.
Portia
know,
said she want to be the highest paid housewife, and apparently Bravo said they ain't got no money. That's why I said they got to get rid of Kenya and Candy,
Nah, they're
or
not gonna do
one
that.
or the
They need to
other, or both,
they
and bring
they
Portia on.
the
no, they
only
need
way
to
they
spend
can do
money to
that
make money.
is bringing Nene and Portia back. And you don't think that Portia would come back with Nene? You don't
Of
think
course
that?
you would. Of course you would.
Right. Thank you. And I know that too is a fact. And then
Hmm.
there's you. You, like you said, Nene's dating your bestie. People want to see you too, Peter. Goodness gracious.
No,
Bravo
I'll
better get their life.
no, I'm still trying to sell bread, so I'll make sure that I pop in and pop out of that motherfucker.
Oh well, as long as you pop.
Peter
You know what
said
I'm
he
saying?
can't commit.
Huh? What?
You don't have to commit. Everybody
No.
had already said between Nene, your best friend, and you and Portia, that's all we need. That's all we
If
need.
that
Nene,
nucleus come
Naomi,
back,
Portia, Simon, and Peter.
if
Okay.
if that
That's the show
nucleus
right
come
there.
back,
Just
they're
get
gonna
a
have
new
a number
show with
one
them
show.
on there.
They're gonna have a number one show again, and they already fucking know it. They know it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Yeah,
So
because our social media is hotter than the fucking show itself.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Bravo needs to do what they need to do, get rid of whoever they need to get rid of, and stop
Hmm.
losing big money. Because
Hmm.
another person we want to see is your other best friend. And that
Who?
is what is his name? I can't think of names.
Apollo.
Yep, Apollo Phaedra's Phaedra ex-husband. Yeah,
Hmm.
we want to see Apollo too.
Yeah, that would be
Uh,
interesting. Like a motherfucker. That would be interesting,
But
you know.
see, if
'Cause-
you get Apollo, you're gonna have to get Shireen.
oh, that's even more interesting because I think she's
But they was
batshit
on
crazy.
couples retreat.
I never watch. I don't watch these people.
But
I
that's
really
a
don't.
difference than
Yeah,
housewives. Couples
yeah.
retreat
Yeah.
is like, you know, it's
I was
different.
Yeah.
that. I was couples retreat with them on
It
there.
was all right. It just wasn't very interesting. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was all
Alan was
right.
on it. All of them was on. It just wasn't. Didn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody really.
it's
I tell you something, and I think what people have forgotten, right? What make that franchise successful is people that actually go on it, and
hmm
it's not pretentious. People that's go on it and say, you know what, this is my fucking real. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna show you my reel, and I'm not gonna be embarrassed about my reel because I'm gonna use this, okay, to get through the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of
Mhm.
people go on it and they want to sell fucking product. Ain't nobody trying to buy your product unless they're buying to who you are. You understand what I'm
hmm
saying? You
yeah, and
know?
then they
Yeah.
was on there with some boring people. See, other people can bring the best out of other people.
Hmm.
And I don't think nobody was on there with them that was gonna bring some stuff out of neither one of them. Because we know Apollo can get lit. So it wasn't nobody on there, to bring out the best of the people. So you need that within, a franchise or within the show.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're smart, and a lot of them, a lot of these executives think that they're the smartest people, but
Mm-hmm.
they should really look at what at work,
Mm-hmm.
because like General Hospital is still on TV, and that shit
Yeah,
is over damn near 50 years going. You know what I'm
exactly.
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly.
And we all watched them fucking characters grow up in front of our eyes. You know, I'm still looking for Luke and motherfucking Laura. Them niggas still alive? Because I'm still
No,
looking for them. You know
Not
what
Luke
I'm
and Laura and Erica Kane. They still
yeah,
on there?
yeah, I'm still looking for them people. You know what I'm saying? Them people, like, every now and then in the daytime, I'm home and I'm going through the channels and shit. I'm like, oh shit, let me watch this. Oh,
No, you not. You
oh,
be
that
watching General
motherfucker's
Hospital
still.
for real.
No, I'm like, that nigga's still on this shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been
I don't
getting
know
paid
who on
forever.
there.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man.
I know they still
You
on.
you guys just said it. If they cannot get rid of Candy, and I don't. You, let me tell you something. That's one hustling motherfucker. I have to take my hat off to her. You know what I'm saying?
He is a hustler. You
Yes.
gotta give it to him.
Oh, Candy is a hustling motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
seen it this year. We
Yeah.
seen it this year because they was going to get rid of her, and she
I
doubled
think
down,
I think they
triple
still
back.
might.
Well, I
Uh,
don't.
Because
you,
if she was securing her job, she would be that last quote that she said about if they think they can find somebody else, then try it. Whatever she said.
well,
Like she was
because you
real
already
cocky.
know they can't find nobody else. Atlanta don't got that kind of people that could stand up on. And let me tell you something. When I was a part of that franchise, every year they go through around 200 different female that wants to get on that show. All right, and when they probably pick 20, and then they probably have the camera follow 10 of them as potential housewife, and the rest is friends. And I promise you, at the end, they don't even have one. You understand what I'm saying? It's not an easy thing to do. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? A lot of people think it's easy, but it's not an easy thing to do. Like, because
Mhm.
a lot of people want to do this thing for all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? I know how difficult it was for Cynthia Bailey was a print model for 20 years in front of cameras all the time, but it's a different type of camera. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not built for that shit on the inside, because it took Cynthia probably around 6 years to actually get it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Where some people we all watched Portia when she thought the Underground Railroad was at the bottom of the fucking house. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Portia
saying? And
has grown a lot.
we all
Mhm.
watch her grow to be the person that she is today.
Uh-huh.
Yo, let me tell you something. She's a fucking star. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? She's a star. She's
Yeah.
not that Portia no more. You know what I'm saying? She's the Portia that if I don't give a fuck what any nigga said, she gonna have men start watching the show again.
Oh, we know that. But
You
that's
know what I'm
the
saying?
thing. You
Nina,
have to
you
think
sound enamored with Portia.
who was on Portia's side all the time. You have to think Nene. Nene was always riding with her. Always.
Yeah, that's
To
little
me.
sis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To me,
Well,
she.
if they smart, if Bravo get their pride out of the way and
Thank you.
and 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 and
And
and
and
understand
send them
that.
contracts out.
Yeah, yeah, and understand that Nene do have a voice, and Nene was right about how she was treated versus how other people were treated, and she's right. People,
Right.
but
Right.
as right as she is, like I was having a conversation not too long ago with someone that says, she was telling me about Bethany and Nene, and I said, um, like both of them wanted to cling on to the same complaint that they have with the network, right? Okay,
Mhm.
but the difference is that Bethany have a 400 years head start on fucking Nene. She's white. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah,
Nene said that in
yeah,
her own nice little way in the
yeah.
interview.
She
When
did
Yeah.
say it.
when
I
she
didn't see. I
said
didn't see
you
what she
have more
said.
than I do, that's what she meant. You got to
Yeah,
catch
she
the
said, "Do you
tea
think you're
sometime.
privileged?" And Bethany admitted, she was like, "Yeah, I think I'm privileged."
Of course
Right.
Like,
she is. But
Yeah.
and Bethany will say that shit too. That's what I love about Bethany. Bethany, they gave her a talk show. It didn't work. Bethany is not stopping at anything. She sold that company for over $100 million, and out of that, I'm quite sure she got around 20 stacks somewhere. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So like
Mm-hmm.
she ain't in need. You know, I mean, like Nene was on the show consistently for like 12 seasons, right, or around that. Okay, and we all, I know what she was making. You know what I'm saying? But like when when you take when the government take their piece and the lawyer take their piece and you have a lifestyle to live and all of that shit, there's not that much left over. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So as much as Bravo need Nene, Nene need Bravo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they
It's
should
a
just work
two-way
it out.
street.
They should
It's a
work it out.
two-way street, and we know
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
Bravo is the one that seems like they don't want to know that. They
Well,
don't
they're
want to
fucked up
understand
right
it.
now. They're
Yeah.
completely fucked up right now. So they
Oh
need to
yeah.
go reach back out to Nene and say, you know what? We fucked up.
Right.
mm.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we owe you some money. Could you come back home? You know
Right.
what I'm
They
saying?
need to do like
Yeah.
Netflix done with our girl.
Hmm.
Come on, here's your check. We sorry, even
Hmm.
though she read them to the heels. But okay,
Hmm.
We
That's
shall
what it
see.
is.
Well, thank you, Dr. Love. I appreciate you, friend.
okay, all right.
Thank you for
See you.
coming.
Oh, and Peter, you make sure you go and get a therapist, psychologist,
I
psychiatrist,
do, I do need that. You know.
and don't be scared because all you doing is talking.
I won't.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
going to
anything
tell them.
negative
I
about
won't.
it. Don't be ashamed
It's
to do it.
nothing. Yeah,
No, no, no. Shit. I probably cried the whole fucking time, but I'm gonna say what it is though. Yeah.
exactly. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, y'all have a good night. And Michelle, you do the same because
Thank
we know about the sofa. All right. Goodbye.
you. Bye.
You telling everybody
You know,
about
I
the
done told
sofa?
them about the that damn cheap ass sofa. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah.
still in my feelings about it. Hey, Teresa,
Hey, my wonderful Claudia.
how you doing?
How are you? You look so lovely tonight. And I'm
Thank
so
you for
glad to be
you.
on here tonight with Peter. He's always been my favorite
Oh
on
wow. Thank you.
Real
See, look, Peter, you
Housewives.
is a celebrity. The women
You've
love
always, and I
you.
want you to know something. I heard you say you was not a star. Yes, you are. You are
I
a
don't know
star.
why. I
And
don't know
I,
why.
I looked at the Real Housewives of Atlanta faithfully. I run home from church. I'm telling you, I've been a faithful fan. And I know the backstories, the front stories. And I remember it was a segment where the men were talking
Hmm.
and y'all were giving y'all spiel on relationship and stuff like that. And I really respect you the way you talk about your woman, how to treat the woman and everything. And kudos to you. I like that about you. But I want you to know I'm praying for you. I heard you tonight. I almost got in tears hearing about your father and your brother. You need to really, yeah, seek after someone to help you through that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna give you this short story. Tracy, Tracy Morning, Michelle,
Yes.
Alonzo Morning ex-wife, right?
Uh-huh.
They were married
Uh-huh.
forever. So I was in Martha's Vineyard. I got called up there again the second year by my one of my attorneys. Her name is Wendy Cradle, one of my long good friends. And she knows that I'm hurting in so many ways because she knows me. So she's like, Peter, come up to Martha's Vineyard. Come and hang out with us. And I'm up there, and I ran into Tracy, and Tracy looked at me, and she wrote down a phone number, and she said, I need you to call into this number. Okay, it comes on Wednesday morning. I need you to call into this number. I'm gonna shoot you a text. I'm gonna remind you, Peter. And I'm like, what the fuck is Tracy on? And then I'm around Tracy for two. I know Tracy for like damn near 25 years, but the 2 days that I was up in Martha's Vineyard with her, I seen Tracy differently, and I'm like, damn, this woman is so regal, so dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I keep on running into her in 2 days, probably like 7 times. And then she looked at me and she said, I'm gonna remind you, Peter. And we went our separate. Actually, I left her in Martha's Vineyard. I came to Atlanta, and at the Invest Fest, I ran into her again for another 2 days. All right, dropped her off at her friend's house, the whole 9 yards, and then she reminded me about this Wednesday morning meeting. And so I called in because she actually waked me up to make sure that I get on the call. And
Mhm.
it was like a Bible lesson thing on Wednesday morning, right? And when I got on it. Oh my God! Like, oh my God! I bawled the whole time, and
Yeah.
there was grown men on it. The subject point was so dope. The grown man on it was calling and crying and telling these stories, and I was just like, I was weak. You know what I'm saying? And it, it was orchestrated by a friend of mine. His name is Curtis Martin. He was a running back
Mm.
for the New York Jets, Curtis Martin. And I didn't even know Curtis was, he was always a quiet, he moved silent. I remember, like being friends with him back in the early 90s and going to his apartment and, like that he had in Miami when, Curtis had money. So he had a beautiful place and it was about him and his mom. And it was just a really fucking nice guy. So I was so pleased. And at the end of it, when your phone is on mute, and at the end of it, they telling people if they want to say something. And I never want to say something. I'm the person that would sit in the classroom and don't say shit, or sit in church and want to testify, but I won't. But because nobody could see me, I
Mm.
said, hey Curtis, and people would talk and say, hey Curtis, and say, hey. And I said, this is Peter Thomas. And they said, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Peter, I haven't seen you forever. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're on this call. And I start talking to Curtis and I start talking about my dad, and I just broke down, yo. It was crazy. So now that Bible, now Tracy and Tracy Morning and Curtis sending me the link on
Wow.
Wednesdays for me to call in just for me to hear what they're
Mm.
talking about,
That
man.
is so.
And I'm telling you, it have helped me so much.
I know.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good. That's good. You
Yeah,
He's
gotta.
so
I'm glad
sensitive.
you had that outlet.
He's
yeah.
so sensitive, Michelle. Didn't you see when he was talking to you? He got tears in his coming down. I
Yeah.
seen
Peter
that.
been sensitive. Y'all just not seeing this side of him.
Oh,
Y'all
has
be
he
thinking
been?
Peter
But look, before I
Peter's
get back to
mean.
you,
Peter's
hey,
a
look,
scammer.
Michelle.
Peter stealing people money.
Oh,
Peter got all
Mm.
these women and taking the women's
oh my
money.
God.
I'm not that guy.
Well,
I'm
Peter,
none of
before
those
I get
people.
throwed up, I gotta ask this. I
Yeah.
got to ask this.
Yeah. What is
Wipe
that?
your eyes, honey. Look,
Don't cry.
I know, I know you might end up cussing me out, but Peter, have
Yeah.
you not considered going back to Cynthia?
Oh,
No, no, not at all. No, there's a time and place for everything, and Cynthia and I have our time and our place. And actually, Cynthia is a big, big supporter of everything that I do. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And I, every time, like when 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 we separated. I remember dates. March. What is it? March. Yeah, March 9th. Okay, when I left my home and I said, "Hey, because I don't think nothing's gonna happen between us, I am never coming back." I have actually never went back, and that's
Wow.
was March 9th, 2016. I've never went back. Bravo didn't even know I was gone for at least 2 seasons. But and when they found out, they brought the camera to Charlotte to shoot in both locations up there. All right. And I've blocked her. When I walked out of the house, I blocked her on all social media because I didn't want to see
Wow.
shit she was doing for 5 years. So I think beginning of last year we start being cordial with each other, and I had to cuss her out, and she was crying too. I cussed her out. She was crying. I
you
felt
cursed
so.
her.
Yeah, because like we had made a decision that we're never going to be ratchet. We're never going to throw each other under the bus.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to respect each other, right? And and what I said to Cynthia, she's gonna blow me up tomorrow because I know she's gonna hear about this. She's like, I said, Cynthia, when you were suing me for the property downtown,
Oh, yeah.
okay, um, I was so offended because you had my number. You could have called me, all right, but you didn't call me, and you don't know I was in the middle of a major deal, all right, and that deal fell apart because the people are saying, "Damn, if you only pays ex-wife back the money you owe her, then why would we fucking put millions of dollars into 7 bar once. You understand what I'm saying? So that should collapse for me. And I said, and you're suing me for something that it's not even yours. That shit is mine. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I said to her when we was going through our divorce, my lawyer, of course, I mean, with the money that like the woman get paid on Bravo because that those white people know what they're doing. They put the money into the woman hand, and then the women have all the control over the money, and then the guys after death they're like, yo, so what's up? They don't pay us nothing, but we have to show up. You know, it was kind of fucked up because when we got the property, we had bought the property together, and during the divorce, I kept the property, and I said I won't take no money from you because that's your money, and I wouldn't buy my business. So coming back, and that's before we got a divorce, but coming back when I have the property, and now you're saying, hey, but remember you had said that you was going to give me this back, and I said, yeah, then you should have called me, and I would have said, yo, Cynthia. I left $5 million on the table. So why are you trying to get a property that's $160,000? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you had called me and we talk about it, but your lawyer put it out there, and of course, the people downtown Atlanta at City Hall, they see that shit, they call in TMZ and sell that story, and before you know it, it fucked up my deal. Okay, and you hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't realize that all of that happened because, she's moving on to other things. And she started bawling on the phone, and I felt so bad. You know what I'm saying? I know, but it's cool because we're cool. I know it wasn't intentional. So me and Cynthia's cool as fuck. Like we talk at least once a month. You know what I'm
And
saying?
a lot of it is that thing I told you about, the whole social media thing. Like people
Yeah.
take a little bit and run with the big stuff and
Hmm.
not even get into the minutia or the facts of the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people get a clickbaity as headline. Peter stole $100,000 from Cynthia instead of
Exactly.
being,
I
you know
still
what I
should.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, look, I'm going to conclude with my little stuff because I did want to say something. Kenya, I love Kenya, but Kenya ain't had a real man in her life, y'all. Come on. Let's keep it 100 now. Now, you can say what you want. I've been watching this child. She done prop men up. She done went with Barlow, tried to get. Come on, let's do this math on this. Kenya is good TV, but she can go. She can
Okay.
walk right out the door.
She
Wouldn't
has
nobody
pulled a
miss her.
lot of stunts, Peter. That's what
It's
I
time
heard.
out for
Like Bravo was
buffoonery.
done with her this
People sick
season
of her.
after
Yeah.
she pulled that hair stunt. She had that damn party at that
Yeah.
in them apartments and she didn't even open no hair spa
And
yet.
didn't even
Did you
open.
hear about that fiasco?
Buffoonery. She's so buffoonery. No, and not only that, Michelle. Look at every man. Go back from even the man she married, still married to him. Everybody done been divorced, married twice. Come on, she's still getting a divorce.
And they never really
Buffoonery.
lived together.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
time out for that. Don't make good TV. That it doesn't make good TV. And anybody got common sense is ready for her to go. Let's go. Bring me somebody that got a real relationship. Let me see them fighting in the kitchen or something. I don't want this. I can't deal with this no more. Candy, and you know how I feel about Candy. Candy is a hustler. The only thing can keep me watching her because she's a good hustler. She's trifling is all get out when it comes to that sexual thing. Now, come on. Y'all know that too. She love that old nasty stuff. You know, Wendy Williams called her that. What she called her
Candy
filthy.
is doing the dungeon. What are you saying? Candy is in the
Yeah,
dungeon.
Wendy Williams called her filthy, but I'm not saying that.
Wendy
I'm just
did
saying
call her
too.
filthy, but that's
Yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna hold on to Candy because Candy is a hustler. But that Kenya, you can give her pass tonight, and I promise you, the beat will go on. But I'm gonna tell you who can hold that, can bring that empire back standing is Nene and Portia. Right now, it'll blow up like the Goodyear Trade Center. Right now,
Woo.
You're right.
We
Nene,
we we agree with you on that.
Nene, and Portia come back on the scene. The views will turn overnight. I don't even drink, Peter, but guess what? I was gonna come to Nene's bar. I was coming to your place. That was two of my things I wanted to come and
You
eat.
still go to Miami
Yeah, I
with
wanted
me,
to come
though.
just to experience eating at your place. And I even told Michelle, then I said, I'm gonna come to Atlanta just to come to Nene's bar. You know, because you look at TV and you see these people, you know, I may not know you in person, but you get to engage with them so much. You be like, dang, I want to see, like that. And
Hmm.
I'm too invested in this Bravo Real Housewives of Atlanta, so I know who need to come and go. Kenya has been full of buffoonery. I think since I've been watching. She's good now. She's a good liar. She's everything. She can get you caught up. You know what I'm saying? But Kenya
Uh-huh.
has not produced something good but that little baby.
Yeah, but I'll tell you
Uh,
something. But yeah, you just said something. You just said a key thing there, right there. She haven't produced anything. Well, I can't say that because I can't speak on it
But
because I
but
don't
a
watch the
baby,
show like
a
that.
beautiful child.
But yeah, but she had a, like we all watched her when she wanted to
Yeah,
have a child. We all watched her
mhm,
when she wanted to have a husband, and
yeah.
now she have a child, and that's her child,
That's
and that's
that's a
beautiful, right?
beautiful baby
Yeah,
too.
but we also want to see how she's going to evolve, how she's going to grow. You know what I'm saying?
I know how
And
she gonna grow, Peter.
yeah,
Out
but
the door. Let her go to another network.
mm,
I love her. Don't get me wrong. Let her grow on another network. Because I didn't
Teresa
appreciate
is
how she
invested.
I
She is
didn't
the
appreciate how
producer.
she came after my girl when she was coming right behind Nene trying to get clout chasing with that Carlos King after Nene did that interview. I heard what she said. Oh
Oh,
yeah, she got foreclosed on the plate
oh
the
yeah, she
house
built
that
the
she
house,
yeah.
but it was foreclosed
That
on.
was
That's what
not
she said
nice.
about
That was
Nene.
not nice. Never forget the people that got you established. And just like Andy, he only reaping what he sowed. Because you know why? You can't keep doing a person wrong and don't think it ain't gonna come back on you. So
Ooh,
that's why it's sinking. All you gotta do is call that girl and say, look, let's come together at the table and talk. And I guarantee you all
actually, that's not even his call. He doesn't have nothing to do with that.
well, he might need to
uh,
get the Bravo, whoever needs to
Yeah,
come.
yeah, he's the executive at Bravo. Those people have to make that
And
call
why you ain't back on that? You
because
should come back.
I'm not a housewife. I
You
was
don't have
sent
to
to.
be a housewife. Just go on and talk to
he
what I
ain't
said.
connected to no woman on there either.
You
He
hear what I
wasn't.
said?
I,
He can
I,
go.
No,
He can go
I'm
marry. He
wrong
can
with
go
what I
marry Kenya.
said. I'm wrong with what I said. I said you ain't gotta be a housewife. Just talk to one of them women on there.
just go talk to one of them, right? Yeah, let me go holler at one of them. Yo,
Cause
yeah,
everybody else lying.
yo, go tell them y'all want to keep that check. Come and fuck with me.
Go, go. Sheree did it with that man from Love and Hip Hop
Look
Mary.
at him. Yeah, they lie.
Go hang out
That was
with
Huntsville.
Sheree.
Huntsville.
You cool with Sheree?
Markel Hope.
Oh wow, wow, wow! I actually saw Martell at Sheree's house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She say they broke up now.
Oh wow.
Say he had too much
So
stuff
now
going.
there's your turn, Peter. You go hook up with Sheree,
He don't
and
want
you
no
can be
charade.
the new
Thank.
Peter don't
Sheree.
want no charade. I don't
No,
want.
that's my friend. It would never be more than that.
Yeah, that charade and him ain't together.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
What? I mean, they got to do it for real. Or
No,
Marlo.
I don't do nothing for fake.
Okay,
Now
fine.
Marlo is a little too tough too. I'm gonna be honest. I love me some Marlo, but Marlo is gangster.
Yeah, I like her for that reason.
He gangster boy. I'm telling you, she just got.
But if she would really show who the real Marlo is, the show would be bigger.
I think so too.
Whoa. Oh really?
Yeah, if she show who she really is, that show would be 5 times bigger. Marlo feel like she has to dummy herself down, okay, for Bravo to accept her.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know that show well.
Yeah.
Why is it Kenya dislike Marlo so much?
Because
Kenya's
Kenya hold
threatened by Marlo.
but because Kenya knows when somebody cut her and they cut her all the way to the white meat, she never forgets it.
Oh, okay. And some I
Okay.
was like, this girl will not talk to that girl right for nothing in the world.
They said, "Who is the real Marlo, Peter?
Oh,
What is she not showing
that
us?"
nigga is that nigga is from Tampa. She from St. Pete.
Oh, so he
That nigga crazy as fuck. I love her for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if she could put her words together, because I watched somebody had told me about this episode where Eva read her on
yeah on the
some
bus.
yeah, on the bus, right? And I
Yeah.
watched that and I'm like, God damn. You remember when Portia really didn't know how to react like that, so she just wanted to bust your ass? You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? You know what I'm saying? That's smaller times 10. You know what I'm saying? All right, and for that reason, she know that if she comes out of pocket like that, Bravo don't really appreciate shit like that because
Oh,
their
okay.
advertisers won't tolerate it. They would definitely fire you behind
Oh,
some
she had
shit.
to dim herself down
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, so she's gonna have to really go and figure out how to articulate on a level where you could cuss somebody out intelligently, real deep. Okay, all right, without uh busting a grape.
But see,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
she
saying?
did. Like at the beginning of this season, you saw how she was all rah rah with Candy and Drew and them, but then she backed up off of everybody. I feel like executive must have told her she needed to like
Yeah,
Yeah,
tone
she
it
but
down.
you know,
did.
because they boxed her out for years. She wanted to be on the show for at least 3, 4 years, and it just made her a person that would dip in and dip out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was glad when they definitely made her a housewife because I think she's great
because she
TV.
deserved it.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But she has to figure out how to elevate to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and be better than what she currently is. It's like I would tell you guys if Cynthia Bailey showed the Muscle Shores Alabama Cynthia Bailey, that show would have been a smash. You know what I'm saying? But she never
uh huh,
showed the person that would cuss me the fuck out. She never showed that
uh huh,
person. So
So she
uh
everybody,
was tough.
what? None
huh.
of them, none of them. Trust me
Cynthia's
when
a
I
whole
said
different
none
Cynthia.
of them
Yeah,
can hold a candle to her
Nene
when it
tried to
comes to
tell
that
y'all
kind.
that too. Cynthia's a whole different
None
Oh
of
Cynthia.
my
them.
God.
Trust me when I said none of them could compete with her on that level. None of them. Okay? But she will
No.
never, ever, ever show that side. You know what I'm saying?
Either. Are you
And it
kidding me?
and it's good because nobody really needs to see her like that, to be honest with you, because it doesn't make any sense the way she look and the way she cusses, two different things. You see how pretty she is? When
Yeah.
she cuss, she's 10 times uglier than that.
Phaedra like that too. Now Phaedra will curse you out.
No, Phaedra was a cousin.
Oh yeah, yeah, she does it intelligently though.
I don't
And,
know. Phaedra
yeah.
will
Now she's getting ready
MF
to air
you out
this
to death.
Sunday. You know that,
Huh,
y'all. Phaedra's airing this Sunday.
she what?
Where?
Married
On
to
what?
Madison.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
I just
Yeah.
saw that couple that I loved from that show. I saw them at Tesserae last week. Um, the what is it? The Countess? What's her
Oh
name?
yeah. Contessa.
Contessa.
I love them.
They not on there no more.
They're not.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh my
Not this
God!
season.
They got
I
they put them off to take Phaedra on and somebody else.
oh wow! I
Uh-huh.
love that couple. They're dope. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
He's
they met.
rapping
What
too. He's got a rap
well,
song.
Miss Moten, you know
Okay,
I
let me let
appreciate
y'all
you
go.
again.
Look, Michelle, I just
You be
want to
sitting up there
say
looking all pretty this late at night. Where you going, honey? You got all that
I am
jewelry.
finna go to bed. My husband is in the bed. I'm finna go
You
get to
you
sleep.
going to bed with all that?
Yeah, honey. I've been married 37 years.
That's how you keep them? Okay, let me get my lashes together when I go to
Look,
bed too.
look, Pete, I've been married 30 some years, girl. Let me
Keep
tell
that shit, yo, baby. Yo, I want my woman to come to bed looking just like that. Okay, that's
you.
what I'm
Your
talking
Pete,
lashes
about.
I'm
be
gonna be
all
praying
ugly in
for
the
you
morning.
too, okay?
Yeah.
I want to let you know, Pete, I'm gonna be praying for you. I really, you
All right.
touched my heart tonight,
Thank
okay?
you so much. I
All
appreciate
right,
that.
love you, Shell.
Okay.
Love you too, friend.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye.
Michelle, it's
I love my
twelve
squad.
forty.
Huh?
It's 12:40. I gotta
Okay,
go.
we got one more. Can we take one more? This is the only one in the bed. One more, and then we gonna
Okay.
go.
Okay.
It's gonna be short. Hey, Dania, you gotta be short now because we've been on for a long time. I didn't even realize.
Hello, how are you?
Dania.
Hi.
Uh-oh, can't even hear. Okay, Dania, I'm trying, child. Okay, well, I guess that's our sign to go.
Okay. All right,
No
back.
more calls.
You
Well,
good?
Peter, it was a pleasure. Yes.
Thank
Are
you.
you
Thank
good?
you. Yeah, I'm
Are
good. I'm
you
good.
good? I'm
I'm gonna
glad
try
you
to
called
be.
in tonight. I didn't think you were gonna call.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be. All
Huh?
right.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank you, sweetheart. Good
I'll
night.
take you out for a birthday dinner.
All right, please do. All right.
All right. Bye. y'all, this was an unexpected live. My live was messing up in the beginning, and it is what it is. We talked about so many things. We talked about Usher. We talked about Usher in Paris. We talked about Soulja Boy getting sued. We talked about what else we talked about, child? We talked about Nene returning to YouTube, and we talked about the New York student in Dubai who got locked up, and now she's free. And then Peter called in and filled in the rest. So I appreciate everyone who called in. I thank you to my special guest Peter Thomas. Always a pleasure when he stops by. Look, Anthony Sherman in the chat, keeping everybody entertained. Thank you to all of the trolls in the chat. If you haven't already, please like this video before you leave. Y'all listen, likes is free. I don't know why y'all can't like. Okay. Thank you so much, Christine Bynum. Just sent me $50 on the cash out. Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate you. Look, shout out to King George is a new member on YouTube. My favorite Stephanie for you came in and blessed me with a $49.99 super chat. Okay. Blogging with April came through. Thank you so much, Blogging with April. Teresa said, Peter, go back to Cynthia with Teresa. You asked that question, but I appreciate you for the super stat chat. And look, Dania in here. Dania, you messed up, child. We gone now.
No, I didn't do that. You did that.
Girl, I still can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
You sound like you was far away from the phone.
Okay.
We tried, Dania. I appreciate you trying to call in tonight.
Yep, I always try to call in. I'm nervous. You know how to get long.
You sound like a little ant. All right, Dania, thank you. I be trying. I be wanting everybody who want to call in to call in. But anyway, you guys, like this video, please, and thank you. I was gonna go on Patreon, but I ran a little bit too late. You said she in cricket mode. Yeah, she's in cricket mode. Somebody asked me about my outfit. This Adidas, honey. This is my Adidas two-piece. This is normally my airport outfit. If you ever see me in the airport, I got this Adidas two-piece on, child. This is what I be doing, and my shoes to match. Anyway, now I gotta change it up because now y'all gonna be looking for my Adidas two-piece in the airport. Moving on. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and working out my technical difficulties. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed, and yeah, go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta.
You're calling in on a show that I'm on. Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Good night.